I know it has been a minute, but welcome to this vlog. I decided that I kind of just wanted to vlog the next couple days. It is the end of January in 2026, currently January 23rd at 8:30 in the morning. I am about to go to my 9 o'clock class, and I just thought I would open up this vlog for y'all. My main goal in this vlog is to finish some books so far for 2026 because I haven't finished any yet. And if y'all didn't know, I'm a full-time student, so there's not always a lot of time to read, but I love reading. Let me talk about some of the books that I'm in the middle of that I want to finish by the end of January. Beartown by Frederick Backman. I've been listening to this. I've been loving it. I've been crying, like sobbing in my bed listening to this book. Already recommended. I haven't even finished it. Second, I'm reading Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros. I'm not loving it as much as Fourth Wing so far. I think it's slower than the first one and just a little bit of a filler book, it seems. Still like the story, still like the characters. Lastly, I have been reading Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. It's upstairs. I've only gotten like 100 pages into it and I haven't read it since the beginning of January. But those are all the books that I'm currently reading and I want to finish them by the end of this vlog. And we're about to go into a weekend with lots of snowy weather, hopefully. So that means I can get a lot of reading done, right? Okay, I will also have to say that I'm gonna just kind of be taking y'all with me in my life to do things. I have lots of homework to do. I have a lab to do. We'll just see how all those things go and how I kind of balance everything. But I do want to get a lot of reading done this weekend. Let's go read. Hey everybody, so I wanted to give you like a little update. My washer's running, so if you hear something, it's the washer. I have been pretty much busy all day. It is now about 7 o'clock and I'm working on science right now. But once I finish science, I'm gonna go upstairs, I'm gonna do some chores, put some laundry away, get all cozy and comfy for the weekend because it's Friday and hopefully I get to read. I've been reading some throughout the day. I've been listening to my audiobook of Beartown. It's really good. I love it. I really liked the middle of the book, but at this point I'm kind of like, what more really could happen? Like, I really like the commentary that Frederick Backman is doing, but I'm like, I don't know what's supposed to happen next, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's my update. Hey guys, I'm losing my voice. Hold on. I like just woke up like 20 minutes ago. Haven't talked yet. So I have gotten up, I've gotten ready for the day. It is 11:30 on Saturday morning and it is January 24th. Last night I came home from classes and then I did like my online classes, which take a while, so I did those, and then I made some dinner and then I did some chores and I went upstairs with the intention to read, and then me and my roommate watched a lot of The Summer I Turned Pretty and some of The Hating Game, but I did try to listen to Beartown a little bit. I have about an hour left in the audiobook, so I came downstairs to get cozied up for the day. I'm gonna get some blankets. I brought down my diamond painting that I was working on last night that I showed you guys, so I'm gonna work on this. I also brought down my Kindle so I can hopefully finish Iron Flame. I'm gonna just hopefully read for the rest of the day, sit here, cozy up, listen to an audiobook, read physical books, whatever I need to do to finish books before the month ends. Okay everyone, I have an update and I finally remembered that I was filming on my phone wrong, so I fixed it. So hopefully this is better. I finished Beartown and I want to tell you about it. I'm going to tell you about Beartown just because I realized I didn't tell you about it in the intro. Beartown is a book about a town called Beartown, and it's a fictional town set in Canada, and this town follows a ton of different characters who live in Beartown, and this town is surrounded around the game of hockey. Everybody, kids, elders, people who are middle-aged, their lives depend on hockey because Beartown is kind of this town that used to be a place of opportunity, but it has since become a place where they really don't have much opportunity. People are getting laid off from the factories, people are moving away away from Beartown, so they think their way to save the town is through the game of hockey. We are following both the boys team and the junior team, I believe, of hockey, and it's basically just these 14, 15-year-old boys and then the other team of like 17-year-old boys, and we're watching how everybody kind of interweaves with each other and the people that are related to them, and we are introduced to so many different characters. It is such a heavy and hard-hitting story. When I first started reading it, before I started this vlog, I was crying. Like in the middle of the book, I was just sobbing. And the end of the book isn't much better. It's still very emotional. I love this book. I am just glad that it is the first book I have read. Well, the first book I have finished in 2026, and it is January 24th. But I'm hoping that I'll also be able to finish Iron Flame in this vlog and maybe finish Skyward. So that's the update. That's what Beartown is about. I haven't given it a rating yet. I'm hoping to give my ratings at the end of this video, so just stay tuned for my ratings. But I have finished book 1 of the vlog and book 1 of 2026. Let's go read some more. Hey friends, so I know I probably look a little bit crazy. It's okay. I woke up from a nap about 10 minutes ago. I knew I needed to update the vlog. I haven't really felt that good today, so I've just been kind of chilling. I took a nap, all the things. I wanted to give you an update because I was actually up until about like 4 o'clock in the morning last night reading. I didn't get any clips really. I think I took a couple, like opening my Kindle and stuff, but other than that, I did not. This lighting doesn't look the best. I'm just gonna go with it. My health like app notification just said that the nap I had a very low sleep score. What does that even mean? I want to show you my bookshelves. My bookshelves are in front of me, but the issue is that we have a lamp behind our bookshelves and we don't really have like much light, as you can see behind me, that's facing towards the bookshelves because the bookshelves are beside a window and I can't really put them in front of the window. Like there's not, it's just a weird layout. I needed to tell you that I finished Iron Flame last night by Rebecca Yarros. I did end up reading this. I will say that I was a little bit more let down with Iron Flame than I was with Fourth Wing. In this instance, I feel like the first book honestly was better than the second. And I think Fourth Wing really was like a solid first book in a series, and that like never happens. Not that it never happens, but I feel like usually the first book in a series, you're kind of just telling people like, oh no, I have to convince you, like it gets better. Fourth Wing was good. Like Fourth Wing was like, you want to read the second one, like you don't have to convince anybody. And the ending of Iron Flame made me want to read Onyx Storm, so I'm gonna continue the series. But I honestly felt like the first 75% of the book like didn't have to be there. I like just didn't care, and I know that I should have, but I think that I just kept getting confused on like what was going on really, and maybe that's a me problem. Like I'm willing to say that that's a me problem, but regardless, the last like 20%, really 10%, was good, and that's all I have to say about that. That being said, like when y'all see my rating, it's higher than you're gonna think it is. Okay, I'm not just bashing this book because I still like love the characters and I'm still gonna continue it. I just don't think it held up in comparison to Fourth Wing. That's my update. It's Sunday. I don't know if I said that. I'm still waiting to see if like classes are gonna happen tomorrow or if work is gonna happen tomorrow. I'm gonna kind of continue this vlog a little bit just because I don't know what's going on and I don't feel like it's late enough in the day to like round out the video, even though I could. You guys are gonna have to let me know like what kinds of videos you like to see from me. Do you like chiller vlogs like this? Do you like vlogs where they're kind of just like shorter and I'm talking about what I'm reading and they don't really have, I guess, a theme? This one is like, I need to read books before the month ends for January for 2026. I wanted to get some things done in the new year, but I also film like TBR videos and I need to know if y'all enjoy those and if there's like a different way you would like to see me do it with my TBR videos. If you want to see a bookshelf tour or a TBR cart tour, let me know because I did set these bookshelves up a long time ago at this point. Again, I meant to film a lot and then school kind of got crazy crazy. Anyways, my Kindle's over there, but let me tell you about the book I started on my Kindle, because I was gonna continue physically reading Skyward, and I did bring that downstairs with me, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna read that right now. But I started Before We Were. I like it. I started it because it's supposed to be like a sad romance, and I love me a sad romance. If you don't know, I loved Binding 13. I love like Colleen Hoover's more sad books, and obviously I love the Addicted series. That's one of my favorite series of all time. I feel like this book was just gonna give me kind of like sad romance vibes, and I wanted that. The issue is that I'm seeing a lot of parallels to The Summer I Turned Pretty, like a ridiculous amount of parallels, to the point where I'm like, okay, how original is this? Maybe I'm just like being too critiquey. Is that even a word? I don't know. I started Bicycle today. Sorry if that's TMI, but like, you can tell, okay? There was no hiding that I'm like brain foggy. Like, even like the past couple days that I've been filming this vlog, something is off. Like, I'm usually fine recording videos. Anyways, I just want to sit on my couch and read now and just see what happens, see how much I get done. I'll see y'all in the next clip. I wanted to update you, and I don't have my tripod up here right now, so y'all are like really jankily set up on my dresser, and obviously the lighting is not good because it's dark outside. I'm kind of conflicted and I don't know what to do. I've got to figure it out, obviously. I think I told you. Maybe I didn't. I started reading Before We Were by Monique Medved. Hopefully that's how you say it. But I started reading Before We Were. I very rarely like read synopses before I go into a book, but I feel like I need to do it more often because I've been more of a mood reader lately. To me, this feels like a The Summer I Turned Pretty knockoff, and I've really tried to give it a chance, and I really feel like DNFing it. And I feel so bad because this was supposed to be like a hidden gem for me, just because like it doesn't have that many reviews on Goodreads, and really I'm only 55 pages into it, but like I really don't like the characters. I really hate like the main girl and like the main like love interest. It's dual POV and I just don't like either of their POVs. The only thing I like in this book is actually some of the quotes are really good. The chapter names are cute. I like the chapter names. I'm not used to chapter names all the time, so I think the chapter names are cute, but that's it. And I'm like, is this enough? Is this enough to keep me going? I love me a story that has some like hard content warnings, things that are real world issues that are hard to deal with. I like reading books about that. That's why I started reading this. And I just feel like there's not enough substance. I feel like I'm reading Wattpad, and there is a time and a place for that. I just feel like I don't want to read that kind of story right now. And so I'm thinking about DNFing it. And I don't know if it's going to be a forever DNF or a soft DNF, but I might be DNFing it. Oh, school classes got canceled tomorrow, and so did my office, so I don't have work or classes tomorrow. So I think I have an online exam to take, so I think I'm still gonna have to do that tomorrow. More reading and more vlogging can be done, and hopefully some editing, because that would be great. I need book recommendations from people that aren't just like books that I've heard of. So comment your favorite books, your favorite underrated books. Comment those because I want to know them and I want to read them, and maybe I can make a video out of that. So if that's something you're interested in, put that in the comments because I want to know your underrated favorites. That's my update. I'll let you know if I decide to read something else. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'll update y'all tomorrow. Okay, I'm giving you an update from my car. I don't think I updated y'all yesterday. Yesterday was Monday and we ended up not having any classes due to the weather. I'm just not having a good morning, okay? It's Tuesday. It's the end of the month. I'm about to go into work and I'm not having a great day. First of all, couldn't find a parking spot anywhere. This is not like a new thing, but like usually my trusty parking lot, whenever the main parking lot doesn't have any spots, like has so many, a gajillion cars there today. Maybe it's because I'm coming at a different time that I'm not used to, but like now I have to like cross the busiest street in the world to get to work. On top of that, I ordered a coffee from McDonald's, okay? I ordered a medium. They gave me a small. Did I even notice until I like got situated? No. But this was $4 because I paid for a medium. And also, this is supposed to be a macchiato. There's just not enough coffee in this for me either. So I'm just angry at everything. I decided to start The Naturals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. And this is honestly just what I needed. This is about a girl who is like a natural profiler, and the FBI hires her to solve cold cases for serial killers. And I'm just having a great time. And it's YA. I've never read anything by Jennifer Lynn Barnes before, but I do have the Inheritance games on my physical TBR, which I probably should have read before this, but that's... I also changed some of the stuff on my Kindle case. If y'all didn't know, I'm a huge K-pop fan, so here's Stray Kids. I decided to make my updates a little bit longer. Well, not longer, but like to film for longer, because I felt like y'all didn't have enough content in this vlog. And it can just be like an end of the month vlog. You know what I mean? Thanks for car updating with me. Okay, guys. This is the outro for the vlog. I know it wasn't that interesting, but let's go over what I actually finished in January and the first books I read for 2026, because that was the goal, was to finish books for 2026. And we did that. Let's talk about the first book I finished in this vlog. In the first book of 2026, I finished There's Sirens. The first book I read in this vlog and finished for 2026 was Beartown by Fredrik Backman. This book was great. I ended up giving this book 5 stars. This book has all of the atmosphere that you could ever need, literally to the point where the town itself feels like a character in the book, which I loved. And I've never really read anything like Fredrik Backman in the way that he writes his books, but I love it personally. And that was the first book that we read in this vlog. The second book that I read in this vlog was Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros, and I know I said in my review earlier, without giving you the star rating, that it kind of underwhelmed me, and it did. That being said, I still gave it 4 stars, but it didn't get a 5 because it did not give me the same feelings that Iron Flame did. Iron Flame was so good. It was like beyond anything that I could have ever imagined, and Iron Flame just didn't hit those boxes for me. Iron Flame was slow. I don't like slow. I like fast-paced books. I need a fast-paced book. I need them even more now because I'm more susceptible to reading slumps. I need something that's gonna actually push me through the story. Third, I tried to read Before We Were by Monique Medved. I think that's how you say it. And as y'all saw, I did end up deciding to DNF this book at 55 pages. I don't want to say anything too bad about it review-wise. Like I said, I only read like 55 pages. I have just wanted original stories, and I feel like I had already read that story before, so I didn't feel like I had to read it. Lastly, we have The Naturals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I am really enjoying this. I love this a lot. I'm already like 60% of the way into it, and it's been really fast. It's been really fun. It's only like a 320 page book, but I'm really enjoying it, and it's like just what I need. And I didn't really want something that was like predominantly romance, and like I said, I wanted something a little different, and that book is about like FBI profilers and serial killers, a teenage girl who wants to catch serial killers. With that being said, we ended up adding 2 books to our finished docket for 2026, which for me, that's a win, even though it's the end of January. I know that's not a lot, but I'm getting back into reading more, and I'm trying not to be so hard on myself on the amount of books that I read, because if I focus on the amount, I end up not actually reading any, because I stress myself out. Thank you guys so much for watching this comeback vlog with me. If you have any suggestions or ideas for me, they would be greatly appreciated. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and leave a like on this video. I don't know, just comment some of your favorite books, some of your underrated books. Let me get to know y'all's book taste. I would love to know. That being said, y'all have a blessed day, and I will be back. I promise. Bye, guys.